Let's take a trip back to November 2008. Barack Obama was just elected president, and to celebrate, a young boy decided to make a Roblox account. Okay, so that might not have been the exact reason I made my account, but I just prefer to believe it that way. In people's eyes today, Roblox is the new Minecraft, but back in the day, it actually was the opposite. Given how young the users of Roblox seem to be nowadays, some of you might not even know that the game was made back in 2006. Some of you might not even have been born. Oh my god, I'm old. So yes, the title is not clickbait. I was, in fact, a Roblox YouTuber a few years ago. I say a few years ago, but it was almost a decade ago now. And no, I wasn't making videos like today's Roblox YouTubers.
I'm a professional pop singer. If you haven't heard by now, I had a #1 hit called Mini Me. You know, it was a wonderful song. I'll play a little bit of it for you. Mini, mini, me. 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 Mini, mini, me.
And I certainly wasn't Michael P.
And for the restroom, there's
Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I had the same audio quality. Since I'm an uncreative piece of shit, I decided to use my Roblox username as my YouTube username. What was my Roblox username, you ask? Well, only the best, most creative and original name in the known universe. Garfield Fan 9. That's not a joke. The story behind that name is basically I was a huge fan of Garfield. Like, borderline obsessed. I would read all the comics, I bought and watched all the holiday specials, I watched the 80s show for the short time it was on Netflix, and the live-action Garfield movie was the first movie I had ever owned on DVD that was solely mine. Not one that I had to share with my siblings, and I loved that movie with a passion. I still consider it my favorite movie of all time. Yes, the live-action Garfield movie that was released in 2004 and has terrible ratings is my favorite movie of all time. I would watch that movie for hours on end.
But Paul, the movie is only an hour and 20 minutes. How did you watch it for hours?
Simple. I would watch it on loop. Yep, that's not a joke. I would watch it on loop throughout the entire day. I would watch that movie instead of watch actual TV. When I said I was obsessed with the movie, I wasn't kidding. You know, Garfield is an anthropomorphic animal, and so are Nermal, and some of the other characters in the show. I think I just figured out what made me a furry. Oh, and the 9? I was 9 when I made the account. That's all. Sorry I don't have an interesting backstory for that. Anyway, what's this video about again? Oh yeah. Back in early 2010, I enjoyed playing Roblox so much that I decided to start making videos about it. And before anyone goes looking for them, I'll save you the trouble. I deleted them. I deleted them all. Well, actually, I deleted the channel itself and the videos went down with it. I mean, you aren't missing much. I mean, if 10-year-old me thought that they were bad enough to delete them, it's safe to say that they were really bad. Although they may be gone, I can do my best describing them to you. Since I was 9 to 10 years old and the only computer in my house was the family computer that was from 2004, I didn't have a screen recording software, because the only ones that existed either cost money or were viruses, and then there was unregistered Hypercam too, but I wasn't willing to stoop that low. So how did I record my videos, you ask? Only the most professional way. If only I were joking. What did you do when you were 10 years old? Because I spent my time holding a camera up to my computer screen while I was playing Roblox, then I uploaded those videos to YouTube. You know the part that really confuses me? People actually watched those videos. I think the reason they did is because I wasn't making the same style of videos as the other few Roblox YouTubers at the time. They were all making story-driven videos and were basically roleplays. Meanwhile, I was making videos of myself actually playing the game on critically acclaimed maps, such as Hide and Seek, which was basically the most popular game at the time. With the little knowledge I have of Roblox today, the best I can compare it to is Murder Mystery 2. I would also play a bunch of obbies. Yes, I said obbies. I swear to God, if you pronounce it oobies, I will murder you. Obbies were literally just obstacle courses. Obbies? Obstacle courses? Get it? And I would play those escape school maps, mainly because I hated school, even when I was 10. What grade would that have been? That was in 5th grade, Jesus Christ. Even then I knew that the American education system was flawed. I was really obsessed with the song I Don't Want to Go to School by the Naked Brothers Band. You guys remember them? Nat Wolf, From the Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns. Were any of you even born when that show existed? Given I only hated school because it took up a lot of my day, when I could have been playing Roblox. You know what really pisses me off the most? I had 200 subscribers on that channel. That's more than I have now. Now let's talk about the ending of the channel and why I deleted it. Yes, earlier in the video I mentioned that, even as a 10-year-old, I thought the videos were terrible. But that's not the reason that I deleted them. Back in 5th grade, I had a friend named Nick. And no, not this Nick. Nick is a pretty common name. Well, Nick and I used to play Roblox together, but I didn't tell him about my channel because I was really worried about anyone I knew in real life finding my channel. But since my Roblox username was the same as my YouTube channel, all it would take was one YouTube search and my channel would show up. And I guess Nick must have done that, because one day at school he came up to me at recess and asked me,
"Do you have a YouTube channel?"
And I said, no. You know, like a liar would say.
I looked up your Roblox name on YouTube and found a guy that sounds exactly like you.
I guess the terrified look in my eyes gave away the fact that I was, in fact, Garfield Fan 9, because he immediately started telling people to subscribe to Paul's YouTube channel. Sounds a little familiar. Well, since I was a shy, insecure kid, the thought of people I knew watching my videos was the worst thing that could ever happen to me. So when I got home, I rushed to my computer, booted it up. When it finally started up, I went to my YouTube, took one last look at my channel, and with tears falling down my face, I deleted my channel. The next day, I was terrified to go to school. I thought maybe I wasn't quick enough and people had already watched a bunch of my videos. Well, when I got to school, nobody mentioned anything about my videos, and it seemed that I deleted my channel in time, or that nobody really cared enough to look it up. It wasn't until about halfway through the day when I was thinking back to when Nick was telling everyone to look at my channel that I came to a horrible realization. Nobody looked up my channel because Nick never gave them the name of it. He just said, Paul's channel. I think soul-crushing is the closest I can come to explain how horrible I felt in that moment. I had deleted my YouTube channel that I had spent the better part of a year uploading to for no reason. I started crying in the middle of class and actually had to go to the nurse because I constantly felt like I was about to throw up. I went home early and cried in my room all day. This is getting really depressing but also really sad for a whole nother reason. And that's the story of the time I used to be a Roblox YouTuber. That's right, I went from being a Roblox YouTuber to a Minecraft YouTuber. Also, when I was younger, I wasn't just a Roblox YouTuber. But those are some stories for another time.
Single every single day.